Roman religion was characterized by a unique wisdom, recognizing divine rule over all. It operated as a system built on contract, ritual, and community engagement. The primary aim was to secure the cooperation and benevolence of the gods. This pursuit of divine favor was known as the Pax Deorum, or peace of the gods. Roman religion differed significantly from many other faiths of its time. It lacked a formal creed, or a singular, definitive, sacred text. The concept of individual salvation was not a central tenet. Furthermore, it possessed very little indigenous mythology compared to other religions. Its core essence focused on practical engagement with the divine, rather than abstract belief. Before the Roman Empire, early inhabitants of Latium were primarily shepherds and farmers. Their religion centered on the worship of spirits, known as noumena. Noumena were understood as divine powers inhabiting the natural world. These spirits were also believed to reside within everyday objects. Noumena were ancient spiritual entities, distinct from anthropomorphic gods. Unlike gods, noumena lacked human form, personal myths, or discernible personalities. Their essence was defined by their actions and effects on the world. Noumena manifested through their influence, such as ensuring crop growth. They were also associated with protecting specific domains, like the hearth. Their significance derived solely from their functional impact, not their appearance. In early Roman society, the household functioned as the primary religious unit. Specific noumena, or divine spirits, were believed to protect various domestic elements. Janus guarded the door, Vesta the hearth, Penates the store cupboard, and Lares the fields. The paterfamilias, the family head, acted as priest, ensuring harmony with these protective spirits. Early Roman religious practice was fundamentally contractual, rather than based on personal faith or love. Romans offered spirits, grain, wine, or milk as part of their religious rituals. In return for these offerings, the spirits were expected to grant their favor. This reciprocal relationship was defined by the principle do ut de, meaning I give so that you may give. As Latium's villages urbanized into a city, Roman religion began to evolve significantly. This transformation was largely driven by the increasing influence of the Etruscans. The Etruscans were renowned for their intricate rituals and advanced divination practices. They introduced new methodologies for understanding and engaging with the divine realm. Under Etruscan guidance, the Romans began constructing their first major temple. This significant architectural endeavor was located on the Capitoline Hill. The temple was dedicated to a powerful triad of deities: Jupiter, Juno, and Minerva. This dedication marked a crucial shift in Roman religious beliefs. Deities evolved from formless noumena to gods with distinct names and function. These gods increasingly adopted human-like forms, reflecting a developing pantheon. Greek influence, particularly from southern Italian colonies, enriched Roman religion. This introduced the extensive mythology of the Hellenic world to Roman religious practices. Existing Roman spirits and deities began to be identified with their Greek counterparts. Examples include Jupiter being equated with Zeus and Minerva with Athena. Roman religion, despite external influences, maintained a distinct, practical, and legalistic core. The Romans absorbed elements of Greek mythology, integrating their pantheon with Greek deities. These borrowed stories provided a rich narrative layer to Roman religious beliefs and traditions. However, the fundamental emphasis on ritual correctness remains central to Roman religious practice. A key aspect was the contractual obligation to the gods, requiring precise adherence to rites. This underlying structure defined Roman religion, distinguishing it from purely mythological systems. By the height of the Roman Republic, the Roman pantheon was a complex assembly of deities. It comprised both native Roman gods and those adopted from other cultures. At its apex stood the Capitoline Triad: Jupiter, Juno, and Minerva. These three principal deities were venerated in a grand temple on the Capitoline Hill. The Capitoline Temple symbolized the religious heart and spiritual center of Rome. Jupiter was revered as the supreme deity in Roman mythology, known as the King of the Gods. He was considered the Sky Father, embodying the power and majesty of the heavens. Jupiter also served as the divine guardian of oaths and treaties, ensuring their sanctity. His primary temple was located on the Capitoline Hill, a central site for Roman religious observance. Victorious Roman generals offered thanks at his temple, acknowledging his role in their success. This practice underscored Jupiter's essential connection to the prosperity and triumphs of the Roman people. Juno was a principal Roman goddess, sister and wife to Jupiter, the king of the gods. She held significant domains, including marriage, childbirth, and the protection of women. As Juno Moneta, she was associated with the Roman mint, overseeing its operations. In her aspect as Juno Regina, She shared Jupiter's sacred space on the Capitoline Hill. This shared sacred space underscored her elevated status within the Roman pantheon. Minerva, a prominent Roman goddess, was uniquely born fully armed from Jupiter's head. She embodied a diverse range of domains, including wisdom, strategic warfare, and various crafts. Minerva served as the patroness for artisans, poets, and physicians, highlighting her intellectual and creative influence. Her temple on the Aventine Hill became a central gathering place for numerous craft guilds. This temple served as a hub, underscoring her significant role in promoting skilled trades and arts. Mars, the Roman god of war, held immense importance in ancient Roman religion and mythology. His prominence was second only to Jupiter, the king of the gods, reflecting his vital role. Mars was believed to be the father of Romulus, the legendary founder of Rome, solidifying his status. His sacred animals, the wolf and the woodpecker, were considered guardians of Rome's destiny. Generals offered sacrifices to Mars before campaigns and dedicated spoils to him after victories. Venus, the Roman goddess, was revered as the deity of love and beauty. She was also considered the divine ancestress of the Roman people through her son Aeneas. Julius Caesar claimed direct descent from Venus, asserting his family's divine favor. He further emphasized this connection by dedicating a temple to Venus in the Roman Forum. Apollo, a Greek deity, was adopted into the Roman pantheon due to his significant cultural influence. Initially, Apollo was revered for his power to ward off plagues and protect the populace. Over time, his veneration expanded, recognizing him as the god of poetry, music, and prophecy. Emperor Augustus notably honored Apollo, constructing a magnificent temple for him on the Palatine Hill. Diana was revered as the Roman goddess of the hunt, the moon, and wild places. Her temple on the Aventine Hill served as a sanctuary and meeting place for the Latin League. Beyond her primary domains, Diana was also invoked as a protector of women during childbirth. This reflects the diverse and significant role she held within Roman mythology and society. Vesta, the Roman goddess of the hearth, held a central role in Roman religious life. Her circular temple in the Roman Forum housed a perpetually burning sacred flame. This flame symbolized the eternal vitality and security of the Roman state. 6 Vestal virgins, chosen from patrician families, were tasked with tending this flame. Their 30-year vows of chastity and dedication were considered vital for Rome's well-being. Janus is a unique Roman deity, distinct from Greek mythology. With no direct Greek counterpart, he is revered as the god of doors, gates, and all beginnings, including the first month of the year. His iconic 2 faces symbolize his ability to simultaneously perceive both the past and the future. This dual aspect represents his dominion over transitions, duality, and the passage of time. Beyond major deities, Roman religion encompassed numerous lesser gods. These included Neptune for the sea, Pluto for the underworld, Ceres for grain, and Bacchus for wine. The Indigetes, ancient spirits, also held a significant place in Roman religious practices. Offerings to these spirits continued during traditional festivals, highlighting their enduring reverence. The core concept of Roman religion was the Pax Deorum, or peace of the gods. This signified a harmonious relationship between human and divine communities. Maintaining this harmony was crucial for the well-being of the Roman state. It was achieved through precise ritual actions, not personal belief or faith. These rituals were understood as a contractual agreement between humans and gods. Proper observance ensured divine favor and stability for the Roman people. In ancient rituals, correctness was paramount. Any error could invalidate the entire ceremony. Mistakes included mispronounced words or unpropitious interruptions during the sacred rites. Such errors necessitated expiation, often through additional sacrifices to appease deities. Alternatively, the entire ritual had to be repeated to restore divine favor and efficacy. Roman priests were not primarily spiritual mediators between gods and mortals. Instead, they functioned as experts in religious procedure and ritual performance. Their main duty was to preserve and apply knowledge of proper ritual execution. The Pontifex Maximus served as the chief priest within the Roman religious system. This individual oversaw all religious rites and ensured their precise observance. Such exactitude was crucial for maintaining the Pax Deorum, or peace with the gods. Ancient Romans sought divine approval before major public undertakings like battles or elections. Divination was the practice used to discern the will of the gods. Augurs interpreted celestial signs, such as the flight patterns of birds. Haruspices examined animal entrails, particularly the liver, for omens.